Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. For some reason my webcam's not working and I have no idea why. So we are back today with a HRCYED 1.0 and 2.0 update. Just give me a moment to get these kind of organized for myself so I know I remember where we were. Alrighty, so I think this is about where we were. I think that I recorded up until the 4th. I think I recorded like on the 4th, like either the 4th or the 5th. Either way. So these are the books that have been updated since then, or potentially updated or added or started since then. We have Wolfsbane, which was completed with a 4-star rating, or 4.25. I can't remember exactly what it was. This was our Kickstarter book for this challenge. So that is officially done. It is an indie with Wet Me Publishing. No queer representation, no disability representation, and it got a total of about 5 points. Then there was The Becoming. I did finish that one as well on the 5th. This one was 5 stars. It was absolutely phenomenal. Part of the Dragonheart Legacy trilogy. Does have one character that is gay that you do get a perspective of, which is why I put main gay here instead of like a side queer protagonist. Side queer representation, because he wasn't fully just a side character. But there were no disabilities. The author is of Irish ethnicity, and also is an American. Got 11 points on that one. I am still reading these 3. The one that was added, I think, since I recorded was The Starless Crown, because when I finished The Becoming, I went to The Starless Crown, which is a very, very long one. But it is both a physical and an audiobook at the moment. So I've read both. I've read and listened to it at the same time. So far, I need to change this. The main character was disabled for a while, but now she is not. So, and then this is one that I just started. It is an ARC book called Heartstruck by Serafina Chen. Comes out next month. Is a new adult romance. It's really good so far. It is a self-published, and it takes place in South Carolina. It's really good so far, but we'll see how it goes. I don't have anything here for ethnicity and nationality because I can't find any information about the author. So here is our bingo board. As you can see, I have these little X's kind of representing which ones are done. So I'm very excited for that. I think I mentioned this last time that I did choose a full book series to do, and technically there's 16 books in the series, but I read one prior to the challenge starting, so I just doing the last 15. Okay, so this one, our genre challenge, apparently a Diary of a Young Girl on sci-fi for some reason. I don't know about that. Yeah, that would have been over here. Maybe there was another one over there. I put The Becoming under romance because that is like a fantasy romance. And then as well as starting our gay, or our pride alphabet, or whatever it was called. I can't really remember. No, it was the queer rainbow. That's what it was, the queer rainbow. We started with the gay, because again, there is a gay character. You get his perspective on. So that is who that is. But yeah, that's it for those. Hey guys, so for some reason my webcam's working now and my hair looks atrocious, but when I was recording a little while ago, I actually almost forgot. Since I did complete the Kickstarter, I did spin the wheel. I just forgot to record it for my new HRCYED 1.0 prompt, and it got let me pull it up, the small booktuber Rex. I'll post a picture around me somewhere so that way you can see it. Now the thing for the small booktubers, they have to be under 5K. So I went through all of the booktubers that I follow, even some of the author tubers really, and I found 5 that were under 5K. At the time, I actually had to swap one out because she just hit 5K. She had like a 5K celebratory live stream recently. It was Q or QWERTY, or I think that's how you pronounce it. I was like, well, when I made this list, when I rolled it, she wasn't 5K, so it should still count. But, you know, and since I do know she has officially hit 5K, in keeping with the challenge, I went ahead and was like, you know what, I'll just swap her out. I still am going to get the book that she recommended because she was, like, gushing over it. And so I figure I'll just use that for the 2.0 Q or QWERTY recommends. So the small booktubers I did a book friend, or is it friend or fiend? I put, oh, it is a fiend. Book fiend named Mel. She suggested the Hymn to Dionysus. I am in the process. I am number 18 in line for that ebook because the library that I am connected to doesn't have a physical copy for some reason. Although I feel like I should double check that. Amanda's Booktopia suggested Shield of Sparrows. I am number 147 in line, so that's, I was 154. But it looks like I'll actually get that one before the Hymn of Dionysus, so that'll be interesting. Angel Rose Reed suggested Legends and Lattes. So I just went through their videos. I didn't actually send them a message saying, hey, do you have a suggestion? I just went through their videos of books that they were recommending or books for that they had gone through, and they're like, these were like their 5-star reads, I think, or they're highly rated. We'll say that. I think some of them were 5 stars, but these were highly rated, or they were recommended. Anyway, she did Legends and Lattes, which is at the library for me. I just haven't gone to get it yet. A-star reads is suggested A Song of Wraiths and Ruin. That was part of her fall book tag that she'd done a while back. I don't remember how long ago it was. I just kind of skimmed through the video to see if this was a book that she was recommending, and it was. And then the final one is Cat's Book Corner, recommending Fables, because if she was doing a thing, if you like this show, then you might like this book. The show was Once Upon a Time, so it was suggested of Fables, which will be a very easy read. Yay. But yeah, so those are the 5 books that I'm going to be focusing on for HRCYED 1.0. Again, that's not going to mean that I'm not going to end up reading or adding things to the prompts that I'm not solely focusing on, but that's the one that I am primarily focused on. Alrighty, for HRCYED 2.0, we have, again, the same books, Wolfsbane, The Becoming, Full Moon, Starless Crown, and Heartstruck, but these are the prompts that they're going to work towards, as well as any points that they, oh, I don't have the points on these guys yet, as well as any points that they have gotten. Wolfsbane covered the last 10 years and covered spooky creatures. The Becoming went with the Eva Bigger Rainbow, and again went with the queer alphabet. Full Moon, as of right now, is going to go with the subgenres of choice and spooky creatures. The Starless Crown is going to be with the Even Bigger Rainbow and subgenres of choice, and then Heartstruck will be part of the Even Bigger Rainbow, and then our new releases for September. As we can see here, we have Wolfsbane under 2018, and here we have it under Shifter, because we have Kitsune or Fox Shifters. We also had werewolves, but I went with the Fox Shifters because you don't really hear about them much. Here we have, of course, The Becoming under our gay queer alphabet. Right here, I have it under light blue because a good chunk of this sky right here is like this light blue. It's not the exact same shade as the thing right there, but it does count as like I'm counting it as like a light blue. If I'm wrong, someone please tell me so I can, first get that off there, so I can adjust it to where the correct color is. Starless Crown will be going here. I mean, like, there's, yeah. But that is my game plan. That is everything I have so far today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this just really quick video saying, I did add this so I can keep track of what I've submitted. I'm actually going to resubmit this one, the Vampire Hunters one, because I don't recall if I actually submitted that one. These are the points I'm at, about 110. I can technically use a couple for the rereads. I have also done the 2 secret prompts that we've had so far, one of which was to read a book outside. Which is I did with the I'll Be Waiting. I listened to I'll Be Waiting outside when I was in the backyard, just kind of chilling out, getting some sun. And then the other one was to read a punny book. I chose Bloody Mary. Let me get it here. I chose Bloody Mary as a punny book because I looked it up and it does say that it does count. But if not, then for points, I added, where are they? I added both Inkheart and the Lightning Thief with bonus points for the adaptations, because I was counting it for both. And that's why their points are they have these bonus points thing right here. But because of that, they would have technically counted for triple ups, which if I put them here, you could see I would still need 390 points. But because I did the prompts, the secret prompts, which, like I said, was to read a book outside and a punny book, or a punny title, then they technically count. Oh, excuse me, I believe. So yeah, that's when I've done that for. Triple ups are a lot of points. But again, I mean, like, whenever I start, if I decide to reread A Throne of Glass or Court of Thorns and Roses, things like that, they will actually be able to count for some of these as well, which is really cool. But yeah, so that is it as everything I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, really sorry that these are very short, but there's not, since I'm doing these weekly, there's not normally a whole bunch really to updates. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Happy reading.